It has been 7 years since a deadly mass shooting on Santa Fe High School's campus left 8 students and 2 teachers dead. Nearly 24 others were injured.
KPRC 2's Jaewon Jung is in Santa Fe with the very latest on the permanent memorial to ensure the shooting is never forgotten.
This area where the unfillable chair has been a fixture for the last 4 years will soon be home to a permanent memorial to honor the 10 who lost their lives 7 years ago.
Every day's a new emotion.
We caught up with Rosie Stone on her way to Austin to pick up a proclamation at the state capitol for her son, Chris Stone. The 17-year-old was one of 8 students and 2 teachers who tragically lost their lives in a mass shooting at Santa Fe High School. How old would Chris have been today?
Chris would have been 24 today. Chris was the glue to our family.
The Santa Fe community is now one step closer to getting a permanent memorial on the school's campus. Take a look at these renderings from the Memorial Foundation. It'll be the size of about 1 football field with 10 individual feathers, 1 for each life lost.
I'm really happy that we're finally at this stage of the process.
But much of what led up to the shooting is still in question. The shooter has not been deemed competent for trial, and the Department of Justice has yet to investigate the police response. What has justice been for you?
You know, that's kind of a tough question because I feel in 7 years we haven't received any justice.
What we decided is that we would write a petition to the Department of Justice seeking an after action.
Mike Matrenga is a former Secret Service agent and the vice chairman for the National Council for School Safety Directors. He asked the DOJ last April to investigate the actions of those responsible for keeping the school safe. The DOJ then responded back, erroneously mentioning the Columbine shooting. Since then, a number of lawmakers, including Senator Ted Cruz, have called on the DOJ to investigate. Do you think at this point the DOJ will ever complete an after-incident report?
I don't think that will be the case until after the case has gone to trial. Yet he remains in a mental institution that, it's people have just kind of put it on the back burner. But it absolutely is called the forgotten shooting.
But you're going to make sure it's never forgotten.
I'm never going to stop talking about it. These victims deserve justice and they deserve answers.
The memorial is expected to be completed by May 18th, 2026. That's the date of the 8-year anniversary of the shooting. In Santa Fe, Jaewon Jung, KPRC 2 News.